Hello and welcome. I'm Tushar from the Center of Excellence for Andragogical and Pedagogical Sciences, SEEPS. As part of our transformational journey towards the vision of building smart and interactive classroom, I'm excited to introduce you to Padlet, a dynamic and user-friendly digital tool that fosters creativity, collaboration, and learner engagement. In this video, I'll be walking you through how Padlet can enhance the teaching learning experience by creating an interactive space for ideas, discussion, and reflections. So let's get started. The first step is search Padlet on Google. Click on this link. Because I've already logged in, so you can see this is my home page. And if you don't know how to log in, I can do it for you guys. See, I have just logged out. So login back. So you can see I am using my Google account. I'll click on my Google account. While you're doing it for the first time, it may ask few questions. So don't worry, these are very basic questions. It will ask you're an educator or a student or something like that. And once you answer all these questions, you can use the free version of the Padlet. I'm actually working on the free version of the Padlet. I'm not using the premium version. So the best part about Padlet is that you can use Padlet up to 3 activities that you can create. After that, you have to go for a premium version, but we can use a kind of a smart way that once you're done with your activities, you can delete after exporting it. So you can see this is the home page of my Padlet. This sign is very much important, this plus make sign, right? But before that, I would like you to introduce you with the tool itself only. So once you click on gallery, you can see these are the options that are available to us as of now. Totally up to you which particular thing you want to use. What I prefer using Padlet for, so when you click on plus make, these are the important features of Padlet you can see, which includes the discussion board, class activity creator, lesson plan. And as of now, I'm using rubric also, because any time I give any task to my students, I have to create a rubric that I can share with them so that they follow the rubrics and the rules related to that. So being a facilitator, we all should know how we can create a discussion board on Padlet, because this discussion board is very helpful. Mostly you can use it while you're doing the ice breaking session for the first time in your class, or maybe you want to give any activities or anything, any discussion for a collaborative learning. So discussion board is one of the important one. So how you can create it? Click on discussion board. You can see there's this background. It'll ask for a topic. You have to write a topic which you want the discussion to be shared with the students. So let's assume I want the discussion should be on geopolitics. I want the students to be, this is the grade that you want discussion for what kind of students. So I am using higher education. You click on generate. Then once it will generate, it will ask you further sub questions. For example, see, explore the intersection of technology and international relation in contemporary geopolitics. These are all AI made suggestions. You can fill it manually also. You can see in the background if in case you have the question. So let's say I want my discussion to be around this 4th question, or you can say the 4th suggestion from the Padlet. I click on this one. Is economic interdependence between nations a stabilizing or destabilizing force in global politics? It is further giving me an option that I want my discussion to be in question and response mode or in the debate format. Let's say if I want the debate format, it has already given me 2 options: promote global stability, increase political vulnerability. I'll click on next, and you'll see there are further changes. These are the further instruction, or not just instruction, but further options that are given by Padlet itself that you can use in your discussion board. I'll click the first one from the favor, or you can say and again the first one from the second option, because these are the 2 points which I am discussing or I want my students to discuss on. Click on next. Technically your dashboard or your discussion board is ready. Further, related to the background of the dashboard, if you want to change or modify a little bit, you just click on the subject line. From here you can give the description if you want, or you want to change the description. This is the editing part of this dashboard. You want the icon to be changed. These are the certain options of the icon. This icon I'm referring to. Let's say the wallpaper that maybe you're not liking the color, you want to change, right? This is your discussion, you can do it. Color scheme, you can go for dark light, you can go for dark, you can go for light. Font size, post size also, standard or wide. Let's say if you do wide, so these are the changes you can see. I like standard only. Format is also important. These are the certain options for the format. This is a wall format. If you want to change it to stream, you can go for stream format also. Table also is there. Depending on your discussion, depending on the class strength you have. Then comments, usually I usually allow my students to comment and I allow them to react as well. This I don't want to change. Further, we have these options. For example, which posts and comments require approval. This is, I put it to auto. That is up to your particular suggestion that you want. Copy protection is there. Once you're done with the editing part, the next part that you have to do is this arrow. That is, share it with your students. Click on share. These are the options that are actually available, how you can share. You can click on this get QR code, share this QR code with your student. You can click on this to copy the link of this board, and you can forward in the WhatsApp group, forward via Gmail or whatever it is, right? Once you receive the response within the given time that you have given to your students, this option is very much important. That is export option. That you have received the answers, you have received the reaction, you have received the response from your students, and then you further export the Padlet. We have certain options, for example, export as an image, export as PDF, export as CSV, or a spreadsheet if in case you require that format. Once you're done with that, and once you're done with Padlet, because we are using the free version, so it is reasonable to delete that Padlet. How you can delete that? Go to home, click on these 3 dots. You can see I have already created one Padlet. This Padlet I have used for my training session that I have taken for the faculty members, where you can see I have asked them to upload their favorite picture and add a little description about how they are feeling at that particular time. And this I have done before the session that I have taken for them. So I was focusing on how you can delete your Padlet once you have exported the details. So click on these 3 dots and move to trash, right? So now let's get back to the second important tool that you can use under Padlet, is this rubric. Because most of the times we give assignment, we give task, we give class test, whatever it is, to our students, but our rubrics are not well defined or well not clear, and this is one of the important sub tool of Padlet which can help you. So again, the steps are very easy. Just click on rubric, give them certain basic instructions. For example, I want rubric for class presentation. I'll just give, let's say, 10 minutes individual presentation, right? I can give certain assignment details if you want to give, or otherwise you can give instructions also. For example, I want maximum marks to be 10 and I want minimum marks to be 1. So then you have to choose rating of the scales. I'll go for 5. Additional detail, I'm not giving any additional details. Click on create. And this rubric you can create for any task that you are planning or designing for your students. Why we are using Padlet? There are multiple other tools also to create rubric. You have ChatGPT, you have other tools also, but this one is slightly better one, I can say that. I'll just show you the result. I'll just take, yeah, it's there. You can see individual presentation assessment rubric. The first criteria it includes is content organization and depth, delivery and speaking skills, visual aids, supporting materials, time management, Q&A and subject knowledge. The best part about Padlet is you can edit any of the section by just clicking on these 3 dots. Edit, you can do the edit. You want to increase the points, you can increase the point. For example, edit this board, I'll just increase the point. I want it to be 10 points, or I want it to be fair good. Although it is not a justifiable solution, but still, see, I've changed it. If in case I want to change the details as well, content is well organized with good main points and anything else, I can edit this also. Good content. These are some important options of Padlet that you can use. This includes for uploading, if in case you want to upload something to showcase. This is for link, this is for camera. If you click on the camera, you can see yourself and you can post that picture. This is image search. This is an important one. I can search an image of good content. You can see. You can use this image. Click on update and see you have technically updated your rubric. Then we know the second step. The second step is sharing with your students. This is the option for sharing. Click here, click on share. These are the options. Share via QR codes, via a slideshow. This is also an important feature and very interesting one. For example, I'll just show you a glimpse. Click on the slideshow, and there you can see the entire rubric that you have created for your students. It is in the form of slides. You can check. Just end the screenshot. And again, once you are done with the Padlet, go for export. Export in a form of PDF, in a form of image, Excel spreadsheet, download all files, whatever it is. Let's say I wanted this rubric that I've just created for my students in a form of PDF. I'll just click here. It will ask these basic details. I want in a form of handout or in slide. Let's say I want slides, landscape. Yes, I want the QR. So generate. Your document, yeah, we have started exporting your document. We will send you an email when your document is ready. If you want me to show the email also, it's here. See, this is that I have created, and it has exported it in the form of slide share, which I have just created giving the instructions. So once done with the export part, the last step that we have to do is deleting or sending the content to the trash thing. Click on the 3 dots and move to trash. So this was all about Padlet. It is, what I believe is, it is totally depending on the individual choices. Being a facilitator, sometimes we have certain requirements for the class, whether it is being discussion board or it is being creating a rubric or creating a lesson plan. creating assessment poll. It has multiple features. To talk more about some learning things that which Padlet also includes within this particular software is, just click on this learn. Another important feature of Padlet, and this, through this learning you will see is given short videos of 10 seconds, 15 seconds about certain hidden features of Padlet which you can use while you're creating any activity for your students, right? Then further, to explore more about Padlet, you can see these options: creating, posting, collaborating, presenting, organizing, or everything else. Use cases. See, these are the use cases that you have. Make your Padlet read only. Add videos to your comments. Only allow comments on your Padlet. These are certain minor details maybe which I have missed during my videos, which you can use while you're exploring it. So this is Padlet, and what I believe, being a facilitator, being an educator, being still a learner, you can anytime, every time explore this particular tool and use this tool to make your class more interactive, more student oriented. It should be a student centric class where the student should play a major role, and this tool will for sure help your students to interact, because again we are dealing with the new generation, that is Generation Z, right? And they like doing these kind of stuff, right? So we are done with Padlet, and I would be happy to receive any feedback, any suggestion, any comment from your side related to Padlet on the video, or maybe any other new learning that you want to add to your sub-skill. Thank you for joining me. As educators and facilitators, it is important that we integrate tools that not only simplify content delivery, but also inspires active participation. Padlet offers an intuitive way to connect with learners, encourage their voices, and make learning more inclusive and engaging. I invite you to explore Padlet in your own classroom and discover its potential to transform traditional methods into rich and collaborative experiences. So keep learning, keep exploring, keep facilitating.